Hi everyone, Joseph here. Are you a fan of VIOFO dash cams? Because we know we are, and if you are too, then this video is made for you. Now before we begin, we want to share a tip VIOFO themselves left on our A129 review video. Man asked, "Hey, I'll be upgrading from my A119 V2 to this. I wish they had a police body cam style. Pressing the emergency button records the previous 30 seconds, plus 1 minute or any minute you like." Now, man's talking about buffered parking mode recording. In fact, as VIOFO commented back, their dashcams already does this with their emergency button. If you press the emergency button on your VIOFO dashcam, the camera will lock the current recording on the microSD card. We looked into it a bit more and found that if you press the emergency button within the first 5 seconds of the current recording, it also locks the previous file. Now, if you press the emergency button within the last 15 seconds of the current recording, the dashcam will lock the current recording plus the next one. Thanks VIOFO for sharing that information. So now we've got another VIOFO dashcam to share with you today, the latest 2K dashcam from VIOFO, the A229. The A229 is VIOFO's latest 2K QHD dashcam, replacing the older A129 Pro Dual that launched back in 2018. It comes in two versions, the front and rear A229 Dual and the front only A229. Here's what you're gonna get inside the box. Front camera, GPS embedded mount, 12-volt car charger, and a Type-C data cable. With the A229 Dual, you're also going to get the rear camera and the rear camera connecting cable. If you're thinking of hardwiring the A229 for parking mode, do note that it uses the Type-C HK4 hardwiring cable, and it's not included in the box, so be sure to pick one up when you're making your purchase. Also, a microSD card is not included either, so you're going to need to pick up one of these as well. With our testing, we found that the SanDisk A1 card works best with the A229, so you can pick up one of these at BlackboxMyCar. So let's talk about the design of the VIOFO A229. Here's the front camera. Now the only adjustment you can make for the lens is going up or down. You won't be able to angle it side to side like the T130. And just like the previous VIOFO models, the A229 does come with an option to use a CPL filter. Do note that this is a separate add-on, and we strongly recommend using one as you're going to get the best footage this way. This is a new friction mount CPL filter, so it's not compatible with the one from the A129. In fact, it's the same filter as the one from the A139 and the T130. Let's talk about the screen. The A229 comes with an upgraded 2.4-inch, an increase from the 2-inch screen from previous models. Also, it's the largest offered by VIOFO. On the front, we see that it comes with two extra status LEDs, power, record, GPS, Wi-Fi, and mic. Remember the emergency button that we talked about at the start of this video? Now you can do multiple things with this yellow triangle button too. The most important thing to note is that you can use it to lock the currently recording video. Very important if you're driving and you want to make sure you save the current footage as locked to ensure that loop recording doesn't delete it. There's a couple of other changes and upgrades that VIOFO added to the A229 too, including an extra socket for an external mic just like the A139, additional ventilation grills at the top and bottom of the dashcam, super slim coaxial cable for easier installation, and two USB-C power ports. The A229 does come with a reversible USB-C charging cable and two USB-C power ports, one on the left side of the camera and one at the top of the GPS module. It doesn't matter if you're using the power port of the camera or the one from the GPS mount, the dashcam and the GPS module is going to function exactly the same. But using the power port on the GPS mount does have an advantage. Let's take a look at the GPS mount used in previous GPS modules, and you're going to see 4 pins, one each to track the speed, GPS, date, and time. Now this is cool. On the A229 GPS mount, you're going to see an extra 5th pin. This extra pin is used to detect voltage drops. That means that if you're using the GPS mount's USB port for power, you're enabling the GPS mount to detect when you've powered down your car and parking mode is switched on. In which case, the GPS mount will auto power down to reduce overall parking mode power consumption. Let's take a look at the new A229 rear camera. It's smaller and more cylindrical like the one from the A139 and T130 series. Here's a cool thing about it. The rear camera is 360-degree rotatable. So technically, you can mount it on your rear windshield and rotate it all the way around to record the inside of your vehicle. The A229's coaxial cable with the mini connectors is smaller than the coaxial cable used by the other VIOFO models, which is going to make installation more user-friendly. This was a complaint we heard from customers back in the days. Let's take this dashcam out for a test drive. Talking about the video quality, the VIOFO A229 uses the 5.14 Sony STARVIS IMX335 image sensor and a Novatec 96580 processor. That's the same image sensor and processor combination found in the A119 Mini, the other 2K dashcam VIOFO launched earlier this summer. Thanks to the Sony STARVIS IMX335 image sensor, WDR, and VIOFO Super Night Vision technology, the A229 delivers superb video quality from both the front and rear camera. Up until now, VIOFO only carried Full HD rear cameras, even for the A129 Pro Dual. Now this time, they're stepping up and they've upgraded the rear to 2K. With the upgraded 2K QHD rear camera, you're going to see significant upgrades in the rear footage, especially when you're comparing it to previous VIOFO dual-channel dashcam models. And if you're wondering why the 2K QHD resolution doesn't match the front image quality, the rear camera does have a slightly smaller lens and record at a lower bitrate. Moving on to parking mode, now that we've seen what the A229 can do in continuous recording mode, let's check out the parking mode features. The A229 offers 3 different parking recording modes: auto event detection with buffered recording, low bitrate recording, and time-lapse recording. The most important one here that you're probably going to be using is the auto event detection with buffered recording. Now this mode will automatically record for 45 seconds when a moving object is detected. And if any impact is detected, it's going to give you footage of the few seconds before, so you're going to get a full understanding of the incident. Buffer recording is awesome. Now regardless of the parking mode that you're using, you're going to need a Type-C HK4 hardwiring cable. In terms of file storage, the A229 saves your drive onto the microSD card. Files are recorded in H.264 and saved in MP4 format, and it supports cards up to 256 gigs. There's a couple of ways to play back your recorded files. Because the A229 has a built-in screen, you can play back the videos right on the screen. If you want to transfer video files off the microSD card, or you prefer viewing the footage on a bigger screen, you can either download the files onto your smartphone using the VIOFO mobile app, or you could take your microSD card out of the dashcam, plug it into your computer. VIOFO doesn't have any desktop viewers themselves, but you can always use a third-party program. Check out the dashcam viewer on our website. You can also connect the dashcam directly to your computer using the included Type-C data cable. Now let's take a look at how you would set up the dashcam on the screen itself. You can control all the camera settings using the built-in screen. You can even format the microSD card using the dashcam. Let's run you through the basics. First, turn off your dashcam and insert the microSD card into it. Turn it on and press the 3 lines button to open the settings menu. Use the rec and mic buttons to navigate up and down, and the emergency button to open the settings. From the system settings menu, you can format the card. Formatting will delete all the data on your card permanently. Another thing you can do is play back your files. First, press the rec button to stop recording. Then a long press on the emergency button will switch the dashcam to playback mode. Again, you can use the rec and mic button to navigate up and down the playlist, and the emergency button to play a file. You can also use the rec and mic button to change the playback speed, lock, unlock, and delete the videos. The Wi-Fi button takes you back to the previous menu. So the built-in screen is perfect for making changes on the fly, but in our opinion, video playback is always better on a bigger screen. And while you can change most of the settings using the screen, there are going to be times where you're going to need to use a computer or a mobile app, like updating the firmware. Now you can download the free VIOFO mobile app from the Google Play or the Apple App Store. Once you've downloaded the app, you can pair it with your A229. All you got to do is enable Wi-Fi on your dashcam and follow the instructions on the app. It's got built-in dual-band Wi-Fi support, so you can connect via 2.4 GHz or 5 GHz bands. VIOFO recommends using 5 GHz for faster data transfer. Now that we've seen the video quality, parking features, and the mobile app, you might be wondering about the installation process. It's pretty straightforward, but there is a relatively new addition. It's a static sticker. It's a simple thing. This goes right onto the front windshield, and the dashcam goes right onto the sticker. In other words, the dashcam is not mounted directly onto the glass. The static sticker acts as a barrier between the mount's sticky tape and the glass, so you're not left with sticky residue or marks when you need to uninstall the dashcam. The sticker makes it fairly easy for you to bring the dashcam into your other cars when you need it. Each dashcam comes with 2 static stickers, and if you want, you could also use it for the rear camera. The A229 uses a new super slim coaxial rear cable with mini connectors, so it does make installation much easier as you don't have to deal with thick, bulky wires. But unfortunately, it's not compatible with the rear coaxial cable from any previous VIOFO models. In terms of power, if you're looking for a simple plug-and-play solution and don't need parking mode, the A229 does come with a 12-volt power cable, so you can plug it into your car's cigarette lighter socket. But if you want to use parking mode features, you're either going to need to hardwire your dashcam to your fuse panel or use a dedicated dashcam battery pack. It uses the same Type-C HK4 hardwiring cable as the T130 and the A119 Mini, so no problems there. As for battery packs, the VIOFO A229 will work with the BlackboxMyCar PowerCell 8. So let's summarize. If you're deciding between the A229 and the A129, here are the main differences to know. The A229's got a 2K QHD rear camera recording, bigger 2.4-inch screen, multiple USB-C power ports, voice notifications, smaller 360-degree rotatable rear camera, super slim coaxial cables, and an optional external microphone port for better audio quality. And that's it for the VIOFO A229. Now before we let you go, we do want to do a special shout out to Eric for leaving a 5-star product review for the VIOFO A129 on our website, who said that our review, along with stellar pricing and a clear description of what did come with the purchase and what was sold separately, and a good price, drove my purchase with BlackboxMyCar. Thanks, Eric. It means the world to us. It's extremely important to check what's included and what you need to purchase separately, and that's why we work so hard to keep you guys informed. If you have any questions or if there's a particular VIOFO accessory you're looking for, reach out to us for more assistance. We hope our video has provided you a good look at the VIOFO A229 and has helped you determine if it's time to upgrade your existing A129 dashcam. You can learn more about it on our website, and if you're ready to make a purchase, be sure to use exclusive YouTube code BBMCTube at checkout to get 5% off. And if you have any questions, you can always find us on live chat, email, or even give us a call. Thanks for watching.